though they don't understand relativity, that there are other people who do understand relativity. And so what you're basically getting then is kind of like a religion. You're accepting that you don't understand something, and you're adopting a faith that somebody else understands it. So that's their adoption of special relativity and the rest of Einstein's relativity. Although there are other people who sort of investigate Einstein's relativity, and then they think they understand it, and then they develop a delusion. They develop delusions that they understand Einstein's relativity, and sort of like the delusions they have is they will start believing the lie on which Einstein's relativity is built. They will believe that he's been experimentally tested, and that is a lie. They will believe the lie. They will adopt believing delusions. They will then carry on with those delusions, and they will believe things like Einstein's general relativity has been tested when it hasn't, as pointed out by a lecture by Professor Rydin. They haven't actually properly tested Einstein's general relativity, but people who believe in it will experience the delusion that it has been tested. And so, as an example, we get Edward Teller pointing out to us that Einstein didn't understand what he was talking about. So that's the type of person who has laid the foundation for this physics. And if we then look at his brain, we decide he probably is a person who is quite happy with muddling on and not understanding what he's talking about. He's probably got some sort of mental problem like autistic or something. And that has caused him to develop the nonsense he's developed. And so it's a big mess that the physics establishment has decided to adopt somebody like that as the foundation on what their maths, on what their physics will be. And then we look at this, we find that Einstein dragged physics into a political mess. In 1919, because of Einstein's political beliefs, he dragged physics into a political mess. And the problem there being that if you wanted to talk about Einstein's relativity being nonsense, you were then dragged into that political mess. Were you a person who believed in Einstein's politics, or were you a person who didn't believe in Einstein's politics? And depending on your political beliefs, you might decide whether you wanted to believe in his physics or not. You were not able to talk about physics independent of a political mess. Ideally, you want to talk physics without that mess. So, this is how it's all done. Lies, nonsense, faith, religious faith, delusions. Plonk it into a political mess. And that's how it's all gone. And you look at the maths, it all does not make sense. Einstein did it wrong. Einstein didn't know what he was doing. Didn't know what he was talking about. Didn't know what he was doing. Just a mess. That is it. Conclusion. Thank you.